Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is Wyln News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. Wyln News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this Labor Day for Wyln News. I'm Julia Wiegand. West Hazelton police were on the scene of a home invasion shortly before midnight Saturday. According to police, a person forced their way into a home in the 300 block of North Street. 5 people were home at the time of the incident, where shots were fired. It's unclear who fired the first shot, but police believe the intruder did sustain a gunshot wound. The name of the suspect hasn't been released at this time, as authorities continue to investigate that home invasion in West Hazelton. Staying in the borough, West Hazelton police snagged a Weatherly man on drug charges following a routine traffic stop. 43-year-old Scott Wanamaker was a passenger of a vehicle pulled over in the area of Wayne and Lincallis Streets the afternoon of August 19th. Police found over 2 grams of meth, butane torches, a pipe, and a bong inside the vehicle. Wanamaker was charged with possession of a controlled substance and use or possession of drug paraphernalia. He was later released on $25,000 unsecured bail. A Shenandoah woman's facing charges stemming from a traffic stop back in June. 47-year-old Danielle Oswald was a passenger in the vehicle that was stopped by state police on Route 924 near Oak Ridge Road in Hazel Township. She allegedly dropped a 9-gram baggie of fentanyl and some cash while urinating on the side of the road. She was arrested and taken to an area hospital after complaining about chest pains. Police found her to be in possession of over 5 grams of meth while she was in the hospital. She was charged with possession with intent to deliver, possession of drug paraphernalia, and tampering with evidence. The driver of the vehicle, 40-year-old Janelle Moyer of Ashland, was also charged during the traffic stop. Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden hosted a virtual event today from Harrisburg. Biden was scheduled to take part in an online talk with labor leaders from across the country this afternoon at the Pennsylvania American Federation of Labor and Congress of the Industrial Organizations. Biden recently paid a visit to Pittsburgh and is expected to be in Shanksville for September 11th's observance this Friday. President Donald Trump is also scheduled to attend the Shanksville ceremony. There's no word at this time as to whether both parties will be attending at the same time. Luzerne County Council members are expected to vote tomorrow on whether to allow an outside review into the death of Shaheen Mackey. Mackey suffered a medical episode while in custody at Luzerne County Prison back in June of 2018. He passed away at a hospital just 2 days later. County Manager David Pedri proposed hiring a Philadelphia-based law firm to conduct an outside review of the incident at a cost of $75,000. Councilman Walter Griffith suggested the implementation of a prison investigation committee that would review policies and examine the circumstances into Mackey's death. He also suggested a resolution asking the Luzerne County District Attorney's Office to request an investigation by the State Attorney General's Office. Council meets remotely Tuesday night at 6, and the public can participate by visiting luzernecounty.org. A Schuylkill County man was taken into custody after allegedly threatening 2 children with a machete. Police in Shenandoah were called to the area of Catherine and Cole Street Saturday night for a report of a fight. A man, identified as 38-year-old Nicholas Heriberto Valesio Tejeda, was allegedly walking in the area when he pulled out a machete and threatened 2 children playing in the neighborhood. Valesio Tejeda fled the scene, but was later found by officers who were able to locate the 18-inch machete. He was charged with aggravated assault, simple assault, possessing an instrument of crime, recklessly endangering another person, and disorderly conduct. He was taken to Schuylkill County Prison for lack of $25,000 straight cash bail. A former Lackawanna County mayor is scheduled to be sentenced next month on bribery charges. Former Scranton Mayor Bill Courtright pled guilty back in July of 2019 to criminal conspiracy, bribery, and extortion charges. Courtright received over $50,000 in bribes from nearly a dozen people, even before he took office in 2014. A U.S. district judge also agreed with federal prosecutors that Courtright be held responsible for more than $2.9 million in profits that a former revenue service took from a city contract to collect delinquent taxes and garbage fees. Courtright could face anywhere from 24 to 30 years in prison and is scheduled to be sentenced October 2nd. Congressman Matt Cartwright's pushing for aid to help support the education system through the HEROES Act. Cartwright's encouraging U.S. Senate to negotiate with the House on the act that would provide funding for teachers and first responders. It would allocate around $100 billion for K-12 schools and colleges. The act also includes over $3 billion in state fiscal stabilization funding for the Commonwealth to support schools and ensure safe reopenings amid the pandemic. Cartwright said without the funding, the community can expect mass teacher layoffs, program cuts, and worsening education inequities. Residents of Luzerne County will be able to attend a back tax auction later this month in Wilkes-Barre Township. The original auction was scheduled for April, but faced a pandemic postponement. Now, people have the chance to attend the auction that kicks off at 10 a.m. Thursday, September 24th at Mohegan Sun Arena in Casey Plaza. To take part, you first must register to bid by visiting LuzerneCountyTaxClaim.com. Masks or face coverings will be mandatory. Coming up on Wyln News, away team spectators are a no-go in the Schuylkill League, plus pour one up for National Beer Lovers Day. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the Wyln Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
My name is Alexander Benello. I'm 12 years old, and this is your Wyln forecast for the week.
Hi everyone, Ting O here, physical therapist with Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Normally, our seniors have a big issue with falling, as they found that every 11 seconds a senior is treated in an emergency room because of a fall, and every 19 minutes an older American dies because of fall-related injury. However, recently with COVID inactivity, they found that fall risk to increase by about 30%. However, falls can be prevented. Just know that if you participate in a strength and balance training exercise program, you can actually reduce your fall risk by 35%. September is Fall National Awareness Month, and with physical, we would like you to fight the fall. So if you have a risk of falling or know someone that is, be sure to give us a call at 570-501-1808 and schedule yourself in for a free fall risk assessment. We can help you determine if you are at risk of falling and what you can do to prevent yourself from falling in the future.
From the bottom of our hearts, the WYLN TV 35 family would like to say thank you to all essential workers for your service to our community and for keeping us safe.
Schuylkill League officials decided to ban away team fans from their homestands this fall sports season. Schuylkill County superintendents are allowing that responsibility to fall on each individual school's athletic director and felt it was in the best interest of each school district to only allow home fans at events to help maintain the 250 max limit. The league says it's very important to have the exact numbers that'll be walking through the gate, especially when it comes to the challenge of following the 25 max limit for indoor sporting events like volleyball. Lawmakers continue to hash out the details of another coronavirus relief package, which many hope includes round 2 of stimulus checks. President Donald Trump wants Congress to redirect $300 billion of unused coronavirus pandemic relief funds for round 2 of direct payments to Americans in need. The New York Post believes that number involves unused CARES Act business loan money. The Trump administration said it wants to move forward and remains willing to work on helping children, schools, small businesses, and the unemployed. Congress enacted an unprecedented $2.3 trillion pandemic rescue package with bipartisan agreement back in March. Both sides have been gridlocked over new relief legislation for months now, with both sides' proposals sitting trillions of dollars apart. No more foreign seed sales on Amazon in the United States. Amazon.com Incorporated enacted the ban after thousands of American mailboxes received unsolicited packages of seeds, mostly postmarked from China. The USDA identified more than a dozen plant species in the bags back in July, ranging from morning glories to mustard. Plant experts warned Americans not to plant them, since seeds from other parts of the world could be non-native varieties that bring harm to commodity crops. The company also said that sellers who don't follow its guidelines will be subject to action, which includes the possibility of having their account removed. The ban extends to plants and plant products sold from anywhere apart from the U.S. Wyoming Seminary's decision to temporarily suspend move-in day until the end of October for boarding students was fueled by coronavirus concerns. The school felt it needed more time to conduct an observation period of its population through September and October. Reopening dorms will be based on a review of the virus's status within the school community, the ability to engage in surveillance testing, and an assessment of the overall risk on campus. Wyoming Seminary will decide by October 28th on the next steps for its boarding program. An accused Schuylkill County priest was restored to the ministry after being cleared on sexual assault allegations. Father Robert Potts was restored late last month after an investigation led to an independent agency clearing him. The Schuylkill County District Attorney allegedly chose to never investigate the claims because the statute of limitations had passed. The allegations date back to the late 80s and early 90s, when Father Potts served as a priest in Shenandoah at the St. George Parish. How fitting for National Beer Lovers Day to fall on Labor Day. And it always falls on September 7th. Nice and easy to remember, so you can focus on, well, beer. Beer and the brewing process dates back to ancient times and cultures throughout the world. The craft carries with it rich traditions, often needing years of training and trade experience, while methods, grains, and flavors continue to evolve. Becoming a brewmaster can take years fine-tuning the skills to make an excellent beer or ale. Be sure to visit America's Oldest at some point to tour the Yingling Brewery in Pottsville. So today, beer lovers, reward yourself with an ice-cold, frothy beer. Savor every gulp and celebrate safely. Coming up on Drift's News Choice, we bring back our State Park Talk with Robin Tracy today in Community and You. Plus, the world of baseball loses a Hall of Famer. Stay with us.
The 6th Annual Peace Love Chalk event hosted by the Hazleton Art League will take place September 12th from 9 to 2 at 31 West Broad Street in Hazleton. Grand prize of $1,000. Deadline for artists to enter is September 9th. For information on the event or to register as an artist, visit www.hazletonsartleague.com or call 570-455-3333.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600. Looking for information on the coronavirus pandemic? Make sure it's from a reliable source. Go to WYLNTV.com and click on the Lehigh Valley Health Network banner for the real facts about the coronavirus pandemic. And watch WYLN News live at 5:30 for updates on this ongoing crisis. The source matters now more than ever. WYLN, we're your local network.
Welcome to Community and You here on Wyln. I'm Julia Wiegand, and today we are at Locust Lake State Park with Robin Tracy, who is our environmental education specialist.
Yes.
And Robin, how are you?
I'm fine. Nice to be out today.
Oh, definitely. Nice breeze, and it's hot.
Yes, very.
There's been a lot going on, obviously, in the world with the pandemic, but one thing that we do have are state parks. The state parks are open to the public, and there have been some changes, but at least we are keeping that social distance at this point in time.
Right.
What are some of the things that families should keep in mind when they're thinking about coming out to Locust Lake, Tuscarora?
Make sure you bring a mask. Even if you're outside, you should have a mask with you at all times. And a lot of social distancing, we recommend at least 6 feet. You don't have to wear your mask when you go to the beach once you're in the water, but when you're sitting on the beach, we ask that you do wear a mask still.
Are your facilities open as well? Like, I know before, when it was crazy, the bathrooms were closed and there was no snack vendors and things of that nature. What's open at Locust Lake, at least right now?
Okay, everything is open again here. Even the playgrounds are open. We do have a boat rental, but that thing has changed here at Locust Lake. We only do 2-hour rentals at a time. And over at Tuscarora, it's all-day rentals by appointment only.
And like you said, masks at the beach. So the beaches are open, swimming facilities are open. Besides the masks and the social distancing, what are some of the things that people should keep in mind as well? Because, I mean, it is hot outside,
It is. It's very hot outside. And it's important too, even if you go into like the restroom facilities, that you have a mask on in there too. Also, if you go to the visitors building over at Tuscarora, you should have a mask on too. It's actually required, and no more than 2 people in the building at one time.
Now, I know that it is hot outside, and I know masks might be one of those things that people are like, oh, but it's hot outside. But it is one of those things that obviously they should be wearing a mask, because you will mitigate the spread of the virus, and it's just second nature at this point. Everyone should be wearing their masks.
And they should have one always with them.
Now, is there anything else that you want to get out there about the parks? Like, besides the swimming facilities and obviously the boating, there is hiking as well that everyone can do.
Yes, and I've been leading hikes. We just make sure that we cap the number. I don't take more than 15 people at one time. You do have to pre-register for it now. You can't just show up. There's no walk-ins. I need to know so I can have you sign in. You need to sign a waiver now to go on a hike or come to any of my programs here at the park now. So that's definitely changed.
And on the hikes, you guys are keeping your social distance and everything, wearing masks?
Yes.
All right. Now, is there anything else you want to really send home with everyone? That they might not think that it's safe to be outside, but it is safe to be outside as long as you're wearing a mask.
Right. I also want to know that when we do stuff in the amphitheater now with our programs, we actually have things taped off. So you are 6 feet away unless you're in a group or a family in the same household. So that actually makes it easier for you guys if you want to come to our programs. Like I said, you will have to sign a waiver though to come in, and you do have to wear a mask.
Well, it sounds simple enough to have fun this summer.
Oh yeah. Come up to the parks.
Thank you so much for meeting with us today, Robin.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And thank you everybody for watching out there. Remember, the state parks are open. Just don't forget your mask, because it might stipend your fun a little bit. So stay safe, stay fun, and stay healthy. We'll see you next time on Community and You here on Wyln.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
CARES has immediate openings for life-sharing providers to mentor and provide care in their homes for an adult with intellectual disabilities.
Chris and I have known each other for 10 years, and it was suggested to us that we might want to try life sharing. We have done that, and it's worked well for us.
I like the experience life share gives me in the companionship.
If you would like to learn more, call CARES at 866-CARES-VIP.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about visiting a restaurant that has a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we'll be featuring on our show. Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. Jeff Bonomo and his co-host, Alan Giannetti, welcome you into the world of craft beer, great wine, and good food. Wine, Hops, and Road Stops.
Takeout Tuesday is back. Wyln TV has relaunched its awesome online promotion, Takeout Tuesday, where we will spotlight local restaurants each week on the Takeout Tuesday Facebook banner. Go to the Wyln News and the Wine, Hops, and Road Stops Facebook pages to see how you can enter to win $25 gift certificates to the restaurants of the week. It's Takeout Tuesday on Wyln.
State Representative Tara Toohill will be holding satellite office services later this week in Chickasha. The state rep and her staff will be at the Cunningham Township Municipal Building, 10 Pond Road in Chickasha, Friday, September 11th from noon to 3. They'll be available to assist residents with state-related issues and concerns, including help with applications for a number of state benefits. No appointment is necessary, but masks and social distancing will be required and followed. Toohill's main office at 1 West Broad Street in Hazleton is also open, Mondays through Fridays from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. The world of Major League Baseball lost a Hall of Fame legend over the weekend. Lou Brock was swapped from the Chicago Cubs to play with the St. Louis Cardinals in 1964. The El Dorado, Arkansas native stole 938 bases throughout his career, earning him the nickname Base Burglar. Brock went .293 at bat, totaling more than 3,000 hits in his lifetime. He helped the Cardinals win 3 pennants and 2 World Series titles in the 60s. After his baseball career, Brock became a commentator on ABC's Monday Night Baseball. He had 3 children over 3 marriages, and his son, Lou Brock Jr., formerly played in the NFL. Lou Brock passed away Sunday at 81 years old. This Friday, our Wyln Sports crew is bringing you game number 1 of the 2020 high school football season. Our season coverage kicks off with some live Cougar Comets action this Friday, September 11th, when we travel to Mountaintop for the Hazleton-Crestwood matchup. Mark your calendars for your Friday night fill of Marty Burns, Joe DeMelfi, and our Wyln Sports crew, bringing you the event, not just the highlights. You can find our updated schedule on our Facebook page and WYLNTV.com. No Friday night plans? No problem. Got some? Cancel them. Instead, tune in for your weekly dose of Friday night football and all the live local action right here on Wyln TV. That's the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page or WYLNTV.com, where you can also find LVHN's real facts about COVID-19. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on Wyln TV.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet trap and sporting clay fields are professionally designed and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-455-4251 extension 1378 for more information.
How you doing, everybody? This is Ricardo Santos from Yay Zapata. That's right, Yay Zapata in the house. That's what's up, that's what's up.
Meet Ricardo Santos. This is one of his Mexican food trucks. He is not a chef.
I'm not the chef.
But he makes amazing Mexican food. And he has joined the Wyln family with his own cooking show, Cooking with Jay Zapata. WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the children's programming report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.